What's good, everybody? Zach Spinoza from Forge Fitness, and today we're going to take you through my deadlift and bench press workout. It's a full body workout, but with a main emphasis on the two major lifts of the day. We already did squats yesterday. My ass is feeling it, quads are feeling it, but today we're going to really push through the deadlifts, and we got a top set of heavy bench, and we're going to drop back down to a little bit of technique work, a little lighter load. I'm just going to walk you guys through that. We're going to be doing a commentary of this sometime later tonight. If you guys have any questions about my workout split or power building in general, how to build more power and more strength as well as muscle at the same time, hit us up in the comments below or hit me up on the socials in the description below. Without any further ado, let's get into this workout. We'll see you in a few seconds. All right, guys, welcome to the workout part of this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like this video. Most of our people who are viewing all our new videos aren't subscribed, so please do so right now. It's the last I'm going to plug the channel and enjoy this video. Right here, I was just deadlifting one plate off the ground, 135 pounds for a nice quick technique warm-up, locking in my lats, keeping everything engaged and making sure that I'm having safe, easy, and efficient sets. Now we're moving on to 3 plates here, which is going to be my third warm-up set. And we're just gonna move that for about 1 or 2 reps just to really lock in the form, feel the weight out, and get my central nervous system ready for a heavier load. Today, we're only working with 3 sets of 4 reps at 360 pounds, which is about 80% of my 1 rep max. I'm really happy with how this moved today, as you're gonna see in the next clip coming up. It's moving extremely smooth. This 3-4 months ago, my back would be rounded, I'd be having pain in my lower back, and I would just have shitty technique from the get-go. I've been really focusing on fixing my conventional deadlift form, and I'm really happy with it. And right now with a 450 pound 1 rep max that I just hit 2 weeks ago, right, Phil? Something like that. She's sitting beside me. I'm thinking 500 pounds easily by the birthday, which will be in April. So I'm really looking forward to that, hopefully 500 plus. And yeah, just looking at this right now, as you guys are seeing, it's moving extremely smooth. This is our first set here. Felicia's fucking amping me up, screaming, rocking the Black Sheep Lounge. Took, definitely got that for free, so thank you, Lucas Spinoza. But if you guys want to buy one, go to his website. There's a new plug for you, not a sponsor. Yeah, so as you see, it's moving extremely smooth. Everything's locked in. Using straps here. Straps, hook grip, switch grip, it's totally up to you, whatever you prefer. I like to warm up without straps until I get to my working set. And if I'm doing like a 1 rep, I'll usually go for hook grip to see how it feels, and then I'll switch to the straps just because I don't want to tax my grip. I'm not trying to work my grip in this exercise. I'm trying to pull as much weight off the ground, and if my wrists or my forearms are the reason that I can't do so, I'm gonna be pretty fucking pissed. It's a power building, power lifting. It's about lifting heavy weights, and that's what we're doing here relative to myself and my own strength. So yeah, we're building lots of strength throughout this workout, and I'm loving the feeling. As you can see, my muscles are working here, my biceps, my back. I'm using my quads to really squeeze and pull that weight off the ground. With my feet, whenever you're deadlifting, guys, what you want to do is think about spreading the floor apart, and that's what I'm doing here. That was our last set. Now we're moving on to our top set of bench. Did 4 warm-ups just like the deadlifts, different weight category as well. But I was working with about 240 pounds here on the bar for 1 set of 3 before dropping down to 185 pounds for 10 reps. And as you can see here, it's moving extremely smooth. Now on this training block, I'm increasing my grip width. I'm trying to get a little bit more bang for my buck here. Although the wider you go with your grip, you're not going to be recruiting as much muscle fibers in a sense, but you are going to be able to reduce the range of motion that you need to move the bar in turn, meaning that you'll be able to push heavier weight in a shorter range of a distance. And being a tall motherfucker, bench is one of my weakest links because I have long ass arms, and when you're 6 foot something and you gotta push weight off your chest, it sucks. But if you're 5'2", you love your life. It's only in the gym, at least. It's the only place you could love your life because your life sucks. Yeah, it's just like, wow, that was rude. But yeah, here's our second set, our second drop set of 185 pounds, moving extremely smooth. Probably an RPE of 6, maybe even lower than that. I was really excited with how that moved. So hopefully going forward, we can push the bench further. That was the only lift that didn't work out too well on our max testing days for myself and Felicia, but that could be attributed to elbow pain that I was experiencing. Felicia was going through menstrual cycle problems right there, so that will definitely not help with your strength curve. Here we are moving on to some hip the fuck am I trying to say?
Abductions.
Hip abductions. Thank you, Felicia. Hip abductions with a 45-pound plate. Our first set of hip abductions, we have 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on each side. What I did was, what we did some banded glute walks, squat walks. That sucks. It hurts like a bitch. It's fun for sure, but we just wanted to use that for another video that we're going to be putting out probably next week. This is a great movement. A lot of guys, you don't see too many of them doing it because ego and, oh, it's a girl exercise. But if you really want to work your abductors and turn on your glutes, it's a great exercise for you. And now we're moving on to 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps here on our pull-ups. I'm using straps once again because my forearms are gassed from kickboxing training that I'm doing on the bag and crushing my wrists and stuff like that. So I don't want to make my limiting factor to weighted pull-ups my grip strength. I'm working my lats here, and I really want to focus on getting as much range of motion that I can and not limiting it because of my forearms once again. So this is our second set. This moved a lot smoother. I'm only working with 45 pounds there. And for our last set, I dropped down 10 pounds just to get a couple extra reps in and to make sure that I'm not, overdoing it with the weight and making sure to get full range of motion on the lift. I'm really happy with how it's going as I'm in a surplus right now. And when you're in a surplus, you're obviously going to be gaining some weight, and bodyweight exercises like pull-ups and such are going to become more taxing and harder for you to do. So I'm maintaining the same weight load, like the 45-pound plate, throughout the repetitions, but I'm now 5 to 10 pounds heavier than I was in my previous training block. So that means I'm adding 5 to 10 pounds more onto my overall pull-up strength, which I'm really happy with there. It worked out really well. And after this, we're gonna finish off with some calf work, just 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps with a 2-second squeeze at the top. And I like to do a nice 3-second eccentric, a nice lowering phase to really recruit more muscle and to get a little bit better mind-muscle connection. And yeah, that worked out really, really well. This workout is fantastic. It's one of my favorite workouts. I love both deadlift and bench. Deadlift is probably my favorite of the 3 lifts for sure, and I'm really happy with how that's been moving lately. We always are going to be working the rest of our body on these workouts to hit the accessory muscles as well. But obviously when you're doing power building or powerlifting in general, your main focus is building strength in the main 3 lifts. And that's what we're doing in this video. But we also want to build some muscle, get stronger, look shredded for summer. And to look shredded for summer, you have to build muscle. And to build muscle, the best way to do it is to be in a caloric surplus and to lift heavier weights and, recruit more progressive overload over the time. So yeah, we're about wrapping up this video here, guys. Hopefully you like this. It's a little different than we usually done. It's kind of cool looking over. I'm getting distracted watching myself here down on the laptop and just critiquing my own form. This is a great tool that you could use as well at home or whenever you're doing your exercises to record yourself. Look at your form, see what you can improve on, see what you're doing better, and you have something to look back on so that when you're crushing new PRs in the future, you can look back and say, wow, look how much I struggled to lift X weight when now I can lift X weight 10, 15 times instead of just one time, right? So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I'm Zach Spinoza from Forge Fitness, and we'll see you in the next one.